What if you could see every side of the object at the same time? That's essentially the idea behind Cubism. One of the most groundbreaking movements in the history of art, pioneered by Pablo Picasso, Georges Braque, Cubism shattered the conventions of perspective that at that point had dominated Western art for centuries. Instead of painting a scene from a single point view, Cubists would depict multiple angles at once, resulting in fragmented abstract form. So imagine instead of seeing from only this perspective, you see also what's happening from the front, bottom, back. The key features of Cubism include geometric abstraction, multiple perspectives at once, muted colors, collage, and mixed media. Cubist paintings often look like shattered glass. The objects are broken down into geometrical forms, shapes resembled in abstracted, often overlapping forms. Look at Picasso, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, 1907, where the women's bodies are fragmented into sharp, angular form. Picasso was influenced by African and Iberian art, which led him to move away from realistic depictions of the human figure. Cubism rejected the idea that painting should represent just one viewpoint. Instead, objects are shown from several angles at the same time. In Georges Braque, Violin and Candlestick, 1910, the violin appears to be seen from multiple perspectives at the same time, breaking it into flat, abstract planes. This technique changes the viewer's sense of space and reality. Unlike the bright and vibrant colors of Impressionism or Post-Impressionism, often called analytic Cubism, used a more muted, earthy palette: browns, grays, dark greens. This wasn't about attracting attention with a color, but more about focusing the viewer's attention on form and structure. Later in the movement, with synthetic Cubism, artists like Picasso began incorporating collage elements, newspaper clippings, pieces of cloth, or wallpaper into their paintings. Take Picasso's Still Life with Chair Canning, 1912, where he glued a piece of oilcloth that resembled chair canning onto the canvas. This was an innovation that blurred the lines between painting and sculpture. While post-impressionists like Van Gogh used bold colors and expressive brushstrokes to convey emotions, Cubism was way more concerned with form and structure. It wasn't about how you felt, it was about how you saw, or rather how you could see something from multiple perspectives at once. It was almost like a scientific movement of art. Cubism moved away from representing reality as we experience it and towards abstract representation. Cubism was the foundation of the 20th century abstract art. It questioned the very nature of reality and representation, opening the door for futurism, Dada, and surrealism by breaking objects and figures into geometrical forms. Cubists paved the way for artists to explore art as intellectual rather than purely visual pursuit. And that's the wrap of the Cubism for today, a movement that took reality and shattered it into 1,000 pieces. But if you think that's radical, wait until we get to futurism, where artists started to worship technology and the machine age. Sounds familiar? Well, I'll see you in the next episode then. Ciao!